Triple H is, he's got a book, Making the Game. It's in stores now. Triple H will be signing copies of his book tomorrow night from 7 to 9 at the Virgin. Look at this. Triple H, look at that.
I'm afraid to see this.
Look at this guy.
Oh, my God.
What do you think?
That's your biggest fan.
That's your biggest fan right there, the gay pink thong. Oh, man.
I don't think he knows anything about me. I think he just want to get in that machine and get whacked around for a while.
Wow. What the hell?
I don't know. Hey, now, how's it going? What's going on?
Yeah. How you doing?
Not too good right now, but I'm a huge
Triple
fan.
H, you are such a man. You're big, you're muscular, you play sports, you're a wrestler, and this has got to disgust you, what you're saying.
Yeah, this... if you were a real fan, you would have never put yourself in that machine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
You know what? But not really, because I'm a hardcore fan. I pretty much do anything to meet a guy like you, man. I appreciate everything.
Obviously, obviously.
I appreciate everything you guys do for the business,
You're
man.
the champion of the ass spankers over there.
You want to go service, Triple H? You want to get it over with?
No. I'm not gay.
I'm wondering if you'd asked him some questions about, like, my personal measurements or something like that, he might have had better answers for you.
Do you know Triple H's personal measurements?
No, not at all.
Yes, you do.
No. I know he's married to the hot Stephanie McMahon, that's for sure.
Careful over there, you're wearing a thong now. I'm too excited.
Right now, I'm pretending this robo-spank is Triple H.
All right, say what you want to say to Triple H, because I want to interview him, but you've humiliated yourself. What is that?
I love you. I want to come between you and the lovely Stephanie McMahon. I want to be your lovely bride.
Do you ever... well, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Hey, now, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I've been following this since grade school. I appreciate all you guys, what all you guys and women now do for the business.
He's got all your belts, by the way. He bought them.
I see that over there.
Do you even have your own belts? I mean, I picture that you throw them right in the garbage.
Well, you know, I mean, when you're the champ, you got to carry it around and stuff like that. But you hand it over when you lose it. I don't have any of the...
the fake ones?
The replica ones, so to speak. But you know what? It's amazing. I was just saying to Gary, it's amazing how many people come to the arenas with those things.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's all well,
Double A,
adults, you know.
When he shows up with a big belt, a lot of people look up to him then, right?
I guarantee you, he's walked around his room at home with those belts on, buck naked, staring at himself in the mirror before.
Not butt naked, but I definitely visualize myself as a
But you didn't win the belts. Why would you have a belt? I don't understand. If you won it, I understand having it. You didn't win the belt.
You gotta understand the whole concept of being a huge fan of wrestling. You always put yourself in the situation like you're actually there. You're the champ.
Right before he finishes the hookers off, he makes them announce him as the champion.
I was going to say, Double A, is it safe to say there are a lot of whores walking around with an impression of the belt on their face?
All right, well, Double A, double gay, whatever you're calling yourself these days.
Double gay.
Double A, congratulations. You got to meet your hero, Triple H.
Hey, now.
And now get out of here because it's embarrassing.
I appreciate it, Howard. Thanks.
Look at that gut.
Please put some clothes on.
Yeah, go put some clothes on. You've been spanked.
Go wait online to get in the view.
Oh, what a nightmare.
I originally, when you were talking about his tan, and I said, brown fat looks better than white fat. That must be his theory, but now that I'm seeing it, I'm not so sure.
All fat looks pretty bad.
Well, that's really something. By the way, I saw the movie Blade last night. Great job. I liked the movie a lot. I loved it.
Thanks.
And Richie, for me, was telling me he didn't like it.
I don't know what happened there. Richie is usually a big fan of these kind of films.
I liked it a lot.
Got no sound.
You got no sound.
No.
Guys, are we ever going to be able to get headphones that work?
Yeah, they have to turn up the volume. Somebody's turned it down.
Maybe in the new place we'll get some headphones that work. We'll see how their engineers do. How's that?
What's up now, Robin?
Hi there, Triple
Nothing.
H.
Nothing.
Hello, hello, hello?
Can you hear me through your headphones?
I can hear you in the room. That's it.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, yes, Dave Letterman, go ahead.
Howard, I just want to say one thing. I'm totally straight, but Triple H is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you're in love with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to get in the machine, sir?
No, I don't think
so. Good.
David Letterman, Triple H.
To protect.
Have you ever done the David Letterman show?
I have not, no.
Yeah. Why didn't you ever have Triple H on?
Huh?
Yeah, that you see how handsome he is.
Well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll work something out.
That'd be great.
All right.
I have $100 for you if you can sit in my lap, Mr. H.
It's going to take a lot more than $100, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You might get AA for $100.
Yeah, 50.
Do it for charity.
So let's talk about the acting thing before we get to the book.
Yeah, I mean, are you like following The Rock now? Is that the new deal?
I don't want to say I'm following The Rock. I don't want to be The Rock. I want to be the first Triple H, you know what I mean? So.
But Triple H, you don't want to follow in the footsteps. Like Rock is doing well. The Rock is doing well. But even you admit that you don't want to follow in the footsteps of, what the hell's his name?
Dwayne.
No, what's that guy? The Hulk Hogan.
Oh, God, no, yeah. No, I'd like to actually make movies that are good, that people want to see.
What happened to Hulk Hogan? He got into movies, but he screwed up.
Yeah, I mean, he just, you know what, I think the thing is, he just couldn't play anything other than Hulk Hogan, you know, just brother and all this stuff, and he just couldn't be anything else, so it just didn't pan out for him, you know. So
you're being a little more selective about what you do.
Yeah, and, you know, I also, unlike Rock, and this is not a knock on him, but I'm not looking to leave wrestling. You know, I love what I do for a living, and it's a pretty good gig for me. So,
do you feel The Rock has turned his back on wrestling?
No, I just think, you know, he's moved on to something else. He wanted to make movies. It started to work out for him, and he's walked away from wrestling to make movies. I don't blame him for doing that. But
why can't he do both?
That's my thing. I want to do both. I want to be able to, you know, I mean, there's obviously long periods of time in between you're making movies.
Are you saying in a way The Rock is a pussy, that you did a full wrestling schedule and you made your movie at the same time? And certainly it wasn't that difficult, right? You were able to do both.
Yeah, I did both. Of course, you know, I had a part in the movie. It wasn't entirely my movie. It might be different if it was entirely my movie and I had to be there the entire time.
Are you looking for something like that, though?
Yeah, but, you know, I would like to, if, you know, you take 3 months off to make a movie. There's a lot more months in a year. I'd like to make a movie, do 3 months or something like that, come back to wrestle and wrestle for another 6, 10 months or something like that, and then go make another one.
And are you taking acting lessons, or do you just...
No, you know, I mean,
don't do that. Yeah, I mean, seriously, don't take any acting.
What, Robin? Have you seen The Blade?
No, it's called make believe.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, you do that on TV. What do you
exactly. That's what we do. You know what I mean? That's what wrestling is. I think that's where most people in Hollywood, they forget that. They look at us and go, "Well, you're just a wrestler." Well, what do you think I do for a living?
Yeah, I mean,
well, wait a minute. Do you think you could play any kind of part, or are there specific things you can do?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's things that I would be better suited for. I don't think anybody can play any part, you know.
Yeah, but you could. I mean,
playing a midget wouldn't work out for me.
On the set, they said you act like a vampire, and you did.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not... What is acting like a vampire like? Can you do a little bit of it?
Yeah, it's actually acting just with big 1-inch metal fangs in your mouth, which is not that easy.
Would you ever, like, because of your wrestling persona, would you ever take a part as a gay man in a movie?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Honestly, if I read a script, like when I read these things, when I read Blade, it was a great story. I read it. It was a great story. If it's something that I think is entertaining,
what if you were a flaming homo who had to get in a robo-spanker and a ping thong and get spanked?
Double A, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what if you had to be in the double A story?
I'd probably pass on that one.
Yeah.
Instead of a wrestler, what if you were a wrestling fan?
Do I get to carry the belt with me?
Yes, you would.
Well, he does have some background, though. You live with Chyna, right?
Yes, that's as close as being with a man as possible.
You said did, right? Yeah.
Are you upset about Chyna's sex video? You went out with... I've met you many times.
Yes.
I still don't get how you bang Chyna. I don't get it.
You know what? Just one of those things, you know what I mean?
What did you think of the sex video? I've seen it. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it, no.
I saw it.
You know what? It's her with a friend of mine, Sean Waltman, who used to wrestle with me. He's one of my best friends. And I've not seen it. Really don't have any interest in seeing it.
She has a lot of pimples on her ass. I'm telling you, I saw it.
It's disturbing.
I'm not making something up. Did she have pimples on her ass when you were with her?
Not that I recall, yeah.
Wow. Did the WWE make you say you were dating Chyna, or was it the real deal?
No, it was the real deal.
It was the real deal.
Yeah. You know what? She was a lot different person when I first met her. Well, you know, I first met her, she was selling beepers, right? And she was like the happiest person I'd ever met in my life. She was just happy all the time. The more success she got, the more miserable she got.
When I first met her, she was a chick.
You know, has he ever heard her sing? We ought to play
oh, my God. Did you ever hear her sing? Did you ever hear her sing?
I heard part of when she sang on this show.
Yeah, right. Holiday.
I'm not sure that was singing, but...
It might be my favorite song.
Yeah.
Well, you got it.
For the holiday, no, that should never be with me.
All right, I won't fill it.
Oh, God.
But now you're dating or you're married to Stephanie?
Oh, I'm married to Stephanie. We've been married for a year, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked my girlfriend if my girlfriend did a TV show with Triple H, and I said, did he hit on you? She goes, no, I didn't. I go,
Well, yeah, you know, I didn't hit on her, Howard, but I do have her phone number in my pocket.
I thought so.
No, I do. Seriously.
I saw some fireworks there. You do have her phone number.
How'd you get her phone
How did you get her phone number?
Oh, this is terrible.
I'm going to show it to you. I just want you...
I have to verify.
Be aware. Hold on.
Let me see. Yes, that is her phone number.
Well, how'd that happen?
See that?
Is that her handwriting?
You also have Steve Sharippa's phone number.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, you got to cover all your bases, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ripping that up. You're kidding me. Now, why would my girlfriend give you her number?
She actually wants to take you to a show. I told her I'd get you a box at the Garden, you know, and all that stuff. And
is that right?
Yeah, she wants to take you to a show, so she gave me a number to call when we're coming to the Garden.
That doesn't sound good to me.
Well, here's the other question. I'm hoping this is a no. Have you banged Steve Sharippa?
No, but I did see him in a pink thong and a robo-spanker once.
Now, Triple H, you say when you made Blade 3,
yeah,
Wesley Snipes is insane.
You know what? I don't know if he's insane. He was fine with me, and this is the thing: is when you're a 6'4", 270-pound wrestler,
no one's going to be mean to you.
Yeah, guys tend to act a certain way to you. So he was very, very nice to me, but he wasn't so nice to a lot of other people on the set.
What'd you hear?
You know, I mean, he didn't talk to a lot of his co-stars at all. He was just very, very short with them. You know, I saw him threaten the director.
That's great.
But, yeah,
it's funny.
Why would he threaten the director?
You know, I don't know. Unhappy with direction of the film. I don't know. He's mental. I don't know.
Right. So, you know, it's funny that I think what I like about you. You're very honest. You went to work on the film, and you report what you saw. People should act a certain way. Yeah. You acted professionally.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you think he was just in character? Because Blade is kind of a loner and isolationist.
I don't know. That's what I mean, I've heard the reasoning being from other people that, well, he was Blade the whole time or whatever. But
please.
Yeah. I know he wasn't Blade with me. He was Mr. Snipes. Very nice.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to see you, Mr. H.
Yes.
Did you have to call him Mr. Snipes?
No.
Did you actually see him get into a screaming match with the director?
Yeah, I saw them get into it a couple of times. There was one day that I had gone on the set. You know, I wasn't working, but I'd gone on the set. You know, when you're in a new environment like that, I'm trying to learn the business. You know, it's a different world for me, right? So I went on set, and I was sitting with the director. I'm trying to take everything in and stuff like that, and all of a sudden this big battle started between him and Wesley, and
wow.
David Goyer sat a little closer to me from then on.
Yeah, right. Did he come to you for protection?
No, he didn't say anything about that, but, you know.
It must have embarrassed the director.
I think it embarrassed everybody there.
Did you get any gist of what they were yelling at each other about? Was it about a shot? Or was it
about creative. He was just saying, you guys don't know what you're doing type thing.
Really?
Ah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Only Wesley knows.
You guys don't have a clue.
And he has a clue.
Apparently so, yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's, it's not that shocking. I don't know.
They had scenes together, and they went all right.
Yeah, your scenes went fine.
Yeah, we went fine. I mean, you know, one of the other things, too, that got me, and I hate a guy that takes liberties with other people, you know, and when, to me, if you're a professional making a movie and there's stunt guys that are getting paid for you to knock around, you protect them as much as you can.
Right.
There's a lot of times I saw him really knocking the crap out of some stunt guys and say nothing. And I'm telling you, he touched me with one kick one time, and he must apologize to me 10 times.
Right.
Good move.
Yeah.
Because you could beat his ass, couldn't you?
You know, I don't know.
Let's be honest. I mean, when it comes down to it, he is a karate guy, supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe that. Come on.
You don't believe
You don't want to go after...
that karate stuff
Like
with
Elvis
celebrities.
was in a karate.
Yeah, you know.
Could you kick a guy's ass who knows karate?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think most guys that take karate, it's just a bunch of motions. They know how to do the motions. But
right.
Have you ever seen anybody in a street fight anywhere at a bar or anything like that do like a
karate?
Couple karate moves?
No.
Like do a big backflip and go, and not get punched dead in the face and knocked out?
Like guys who can't fight take karate. I took karate.
Yeah.
And I was almost up to black belt, and I realized all I could do was beat up the air.
Yeah. You swing your arms around in a circle while I'm pulling your eye out of your head, and let's see who wins the fight.
Yeah, here's a karate move I learned. It's called hitting you with a pool cue in the face.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think Wesley Snipes knew not to carry on with you. So you're saying, in the right circumstance, the guy knows how to behave.
I believe so.
Right.
That's the thing to me. Like, I'd believe the whole thing. He was Blade all the time if he was that way all the time, but I didn't see him that way with me. So
if he had connected with a hard punch, would you have beaten the daylights out of him?
Not unless I thought he did it intentionally.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if he's going for contact, you're going to go for contact.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing. If I thought he did it with intent, if I thought he did it like, you know, screw this guy, I'm going to kick him as hard as I can, then I would have an issue with it.
Well, I see in some of these scenes this intense action. So you're saying when a stuntman would be fighting him, he would sometimes kick him for real.
Yeah, there was some stuff where it was pretty brutal.
Right.
I saw stunt guys bleeding, and I mean, and I didn't see him saying anything to them. I mean,
didn't apologize.
Again, no, and again, maybe that's just the way he is. I don't know.
I love it.
You're another celebrity.
Like I say, I'm just reporting what I see.
I love this stuff.
Yeah, but you're another celebrity on the set, so he's apologizing to you. So
yeah, but to me, that's the thing, right? It doesn't matter. I don't care if this guy's making $200. That's his job. His job's to make you look good. You don't beat the crap out of him and not say anything.
Right.
If I punch a stunt guy in the face, I'm going to go over and go, dude, I'm sorry. You know?
Right. I didn't mean to connect.
Yeah, he's a guy trying to get a job. You know what I mean?
And what about this girl?
I'm shocked that Wesley can draw blood on somebody. That's amazing.
Wow, he looks like a tough guy.
yeah,
Eh?
he's a tough guy.
But yeah, you never know. Though.
I think he's pretty salty. I mean, he's I think he probably does have some martial arts skills. Plus, he's a brother. They can all fight.
Right. All the brothers
The
fight.
only other person we ever heard him taking out was Andy Dick.
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could take out Andy Dick, but I'm not sure 100%. He's kind of wiry. So, what about this chick in the movie? This Jessica Biel. Did you get her in the trailer? I know you're into this Stephanie McMahon, but
yeah, no, she's smoking though, huh?
Oh my God!
I tell you what, they don't show it enough in the movie too. She's hot.
She's deadly. Yeah,
she had this little thing, and I know my wife's listening right now, so this is going to get me major heat. But she had this little gun belt on that just cupped her butt, man.
I know when she's walking in the film.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's putting that on or what. Her ass is talking to me.
Yeah,
Putting that on.
I don't know. I mean, it's
talking
like
in a good way, too.
Oh, my God. I mean, she's like the hottest chick, isn't she?
Hello. Yeah, you should have her on the show just for that.
I would. I would have her on the show, and I'd put her in the robo-spanker in a pair of panties.
Yeah.
Does her ass sound like high-pitch Eric?
Yes.
Hello. Not like that?
Yes.
That's creepy.
He
And
was talking.
Who's she doing? Was she with any guys on the set?
Yeah, I didn't see any. Yeah, I didn't I didn't see any guys around it. The only thing I saw is towards the end of filming, she had a bunch of girls come up, like her college.
Oh, that's hot.
College roommates were up. It was like Girls Gone Wild.
Oh,
Tell me she's gay.
Yeah. Like a whole bunch of us went out. Ryan, myself, and Jessica was there, and a whole bunch of people from the cast all went out to a bar one night. She had a bunch of her college friends. It was like Girls Gone Wild in the corner.
And what does she wear when she just goes out to the bar? Is she like really provocative?
Just like club. Where she had on jeans and a tight top or
belly shirt.
Yeah, a little belly shirt.
God
something like that.
But were the girls dancing with each other and doing things?
Were they making out?
No, they weren't making out or anything like that, but they were having a good time.
How many girls?
I think she had like 4 friends with her or something like that.
I bet she's all like sucking up to you, Triple H, and like rubbing your chest.
You know what? She was very nice. Yeah, very nice, but very, very regular girl. I mean, she comes across, like, image-wise, I think she comes across as being, aloof. She's very hot or whatever, but, when you meet her, she's like... Yeah,
how old a broad is this?
I think she's only like 22 or 23, I think.
Oh,
she's young, yeah.
That's young.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's practically fresh.
Yeah. But she's always burping, and, she likes the gross websites and stuff like that.
I'll show her gross. We'll see what she likes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much of a player she is.
She doesn't know what gross is.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen gross. Yeah. I'm doing more than burping to her.
I'll show her double A and a robo-spanker. That's gross.
You're not kidding me. Quote from Triple H on whether he consulted other wrestlers on how to act. I would have liked to have talked to Hulk Hogan to find out what he did, so I could not do it. So how did you make the worst movies in Hollywood ever? I love that. Hey, man, so life's good. Stephanie
you know what?
McMahon.
I can't blame the guy, though. I mean, he took a paycheck, and he made some bad movies.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
He got paid for it. He's living in a big mansion.
Now he's advising his daughter on her career.
Exactly.
Yeah. That should go well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what she's asking. Dad, what did you do so I don't do it?
All right, so the book is out now.
Yeah.
This is like guys like Double A, they want to get into your kind of shape. You talk about your life. You talk about what you eat. All that stuff.
Simon & Schuster forever was on me to do a biography like Rock did or a lot of guys, and I just felt like it's not something you do at middle of your career. It's something you do at the end.
Yes, you do if you had sex with Chyna. 2 chapters right there, pal. Let me write that book with you.
I'd buy that book.
Give me all the details to that.
So the biggest question I get asked is how to get in shape, Right. Outside of wrestling and movie questions, how to get in shape. So I wrote a book about it, how to get in shape.
How do you get rid of that belly flab on your stomach? I got that last, inch. I work out. I starve myself.
Is it steroids?
Yeah, what do I need? Is it the juice? Come on,
you have to ask Barry Bonds.
Come on.
Really, it's just diet and training. But, the older you get, the harder it gets.
Do you run?
I don't run. I'm in the ring 4 or 5 nights a week for 30 minutes at a time. So cardio-wise, I don't do any of that because it just wears me down. Train 4 days a week in the gym with weights.
You lift weights? What do you, like whole chickens? You just bite the head off and eat them?
Yeah, raw.
I get that. Chauncey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Howard, 2 quick questions. One, it was funny. I interviewed Triple H once, and I had to send several forms of proof that Stepping Out wasn't a gay magazine before he would talk to us.
Really?
You know, it is a gay name.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
That was gay.
Yeah, he was really concerned. Even when he got on the phone with me, he said, "Are you sure this is not a gay magazine?"
Not to mention, you sound gay, and the name Chauncey sounds gay.
And that word "out" in the title.
Yeah.
This is Chauncey from Stepping Out magazine.
Yeah. Are you sure this isn't gay? Hey, man.
That's what he said.
I'm going to need you to sign something, son.
Swear it's not gay.
Yeah. So, Chauncey, what's your question?
So my question is, I asked Triple H if he ever would fight in the ring for real, like an ultimate fighting or, real fighting. And he said no, he never would do it. He never would fight for real.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, if you had to pick between Chuck Zito and Triple H, if they were in the ring, who do you think would win?
Oh, that'd be some fight. You know Chuck?
Yeah, I know Chuck real well.
You think you can kick his ass? Better not say yes.
Yeah, Chuck would be tough.
Yeah, Chuck knows how to fight.
He can box.
Chuck's a tough guy. Plus, yeah, I'm sure he would take it to the limit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, one of you would be dead.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be a cutoff time or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a
no
fight.
stopping for blood.
No, there's a fight I'd like to see.
Yeah.
The answer is, we don't talk about that. You don't talk about whether Chuck could beat someone up. You don't talk about whether Triple H could.
Chuck's a good guy. You know what? Chuck and I'd be more likely to team together and beat somebody else up. That'd be better.
I see. All right. Let's go to Stu. Stu, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Brad Pitt's brother.
Oh, yes, Stu Pitt.
Hey, Triple H.
Yeah,
Triple H.
stupid. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, Stu, come on.
What, stupid?
Triple H, when you were acting with Wesley Snipes, did you ever, look over there and think to yourself, look at this phony nigger bastard?
Oh, my God.
You ever want to tell him to go f*** himself?
Wow.
You should have told him to go f*** himself.
Why are you so racist? What's the matter with you,
He's
stupid?
the blackest nigger I ever seen.
Oh.
It's amazing. It's amazing that your parents had the foresight to name you stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what a terrible... Do you really want him to answer that question?
Yeah, seriously.
Did you have any racial thoughts?
Triple H.
Do you see color?
Hey, could you pull your white hood up? I'm having trouble hearing you through your
Triple
phone.
H, in the back of your mind, you ever think, what a disgusting phony nigger?
No, I didn't.
He didn't think that.
You're lying. So that's what makes you a pussy.
Oh, come on, stupid. That's outrageous.
Stupid.
Nick, you're on the air.
Hi. Bumped into Triple H a couple years back at the Bull's Head Diner. This guy's no Dwayne Johnson. He's ignoring his fans. The Rock, he's taking pictures, signing autographs. This guy's
wait a
busy
second.
talking to Chyna about this, that, and the other thing. So, this guy should have no time on the air. He's no Dwayne Johnson.
Triple H, is it fair for someone to meet you in a diner and they say, hey, Triple H, stand up, take pictures, let's do this. And you say, no, I'm busy talking to someone. No, I can't do it right now.
No, not just that. He was just pretending that he was busy. Rock gave everybody the time that they wanted with them.
I guess you were there for my entire night, so you know that I wasn't busy, and I suppose you've never...
Well, obviously you weren't, because you were just sitting there with your head down.
You've never had a moment where you were busy in your life.
I noticed something in the wrestling community. Wrestling fans feel that wrestlers should always... It's almost like country music fans.
Yeah.
That wrestlers should always be available to them 24/7.
Yeah, you know what? I think because they watch and when guys watch the show and they see what we do, I think they think that's exactly what we are and they're part of our lives. So, hey, I know if I've heard that a million times, hey, you got to sign this. I pay your paycheck.
When you hear a pinhead on the phone like this, do you want to crush his skull with your bare hands?
I wouldn't waste my time.
I see. All right. Well, listen, Triple H's book, Making the Game, is in stores now. And his why are you laughing about that?
I was just laughing at Stupid's question again.
Oh, okay. You're still on that one.
It's the humor that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Triple H
Christmas
will be signing copies of his book tomorrow night. See, I'm still thinking about that he has my girlfriend's phone number. That's
wow.
Me, too. I mean, it's like, hey, why is she giving out her number to Triple H?
That is a little weird.
When you come on Howard's show, you never know what he's going to ask you, and I kept thinking, I got the trump card in my pocket.
Absolutely.
I got the trump card.
You were holding an ace.
Yeah.
Do you have Stephanie McMahon's number in your wallet?
I don't even have Beth's number in my wallet. Triple H will be signing copies of his book tomorrow night from 7 to 9 at the Virgin Megastore. There's a big book signing in Union Square, Manhattan. And then this Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 at the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey. And see Triple H in Blade Trinity in In theaters now, I recommend it.
If Numbskull wants to come over to the book signing, I guarantee I won't be too busy. I'll meet you, shake your hand, sign your book.
There you go.
There you go. That's the proper place.
Yeah, exactly.
Will you sign every book? Let's say there are thousands of people there. Will you sign every book?
I will sign every book.
All right, there you go. Then you have it. So Triple H isn't backing out on his fans. All right, look, we got to take a break.
What if Double A brings 3,000 books?
And belts and everything
As long as he's fully dressed, I will sign his book.
Double A, wasn't that a thrill meeting Triple H?
Oh, my God, I think I got sticky shorts.
Right. You want to change your underpants?
I got to change my underpants. Anybody got like a little...
like a man-pon?
Like a man-pon or something, like a sponge?
Dave Letterman, you got to have...
He's not exactly wrestling with his conscience, is he?
Wow.
The go-to guy.
Yeah,
David Letterman.
What a bomb.
Triple H kicked David Letterman's ass. Wow. Right.
Well, I haven't got insurance, so...
How are you? You doing all right over there?
I'm doing good. By the way, where is Beetlejuice's manager? You know, when I heard him berate your staff the other day, I was in full agreement with him.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one guy who was. All right. Listen, Triple H, an honor to have you here. Great.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. Always honest about everything. Love that Wesley Snipes stuff. And when Wesley's here, I'm going to match you guys up in a cage.
All right.
Let you go at each other.
Steel cage, yeah.
Would you ever do another movie with Wesley Snipes?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah, if like I said, he was great to me. So, I mean, if he wanted to do something else and it was the right thing, I'd do it.
Was he nice to Jessica Biel? I bet he was nice to her.
You know what? I didn't see them around each other that often. They didn't have a lot of scenes together in the stuff that I saw, so
right.
It's hard to say.
I bet he banged her.
I bet so, too.
Yeah, that really aggravates me.
Supposedly he just got married.
Who?
Wesley Snipes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who'd put up with him?
I have no idea.
Based on what
Sure
Triple
it
H
wasn't Halle Berry.
Yeah, he likes Asian, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's an Asian thing with this guy, right?
I don't know, yeah.
You seem to know.
He was with Halle Berry for a while, right?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Didn't they have a big issue with some abuse or something?
She never said who it was, but everybody speculates that it was Wesley.
We don't know who.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not for us to say.
Yeah, what do we know?
We just know he likes Asian broads.
Yeah. Hey, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
I've never had an Asian, have you?
That plead the fifth. No, yeah.
But
yeah,
he was
yeah.
in China.
Yeah. Wow.
He likes Chyna, we know that.
Hey, the guy who's having sex with Chyna in the video, is that a wrestler also?
Yeah.
Because he looks
Sean
like
Waltman, he used to be X-Pac, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he still doing her?
You know what? What day is it? I don't know. They're on again, off again. Who knows? They're both.
You were like glad
out there right now.
You were probably glad he took her off your hands.
Yeah, it wasn't a sad thing.
All right. Triple H, everybody, get the book. It's in bookstores now.
Howard,
Making the Game. Yes, Dave.
I just want to ask Triple A a question. May I?
Triple H.
Will this one be funny?
No, I don't know. I just want to ask you, did you ever see that movie with Andy Kaufman, that Jim Carrey thing?
You know what? I didn't see it.
You ever saw that?
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
May I lift your hair and kiss your neck?
No, you may not. Yeah.
Oh, that's my job.
Appreciate it if you didn't.
He's mine.
Getting very gay in here. All right, listen. What a come on. You're unbelievable.
Yeah.
The gay meter's hitting red.
Yeah.
I didn't know you went that way, Dave. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the news. Triple H, everyone. We'll be back after this. And go see him tomorrow night from 7 to 9 at the Virgin Megastore in Union Square, Manhattan. And this Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 at the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey.
I'll be there.
I know you will.
He'll be following
I'll be
you
everywhere. Every step on the tour.
I'll chapstick on.
Yeah,
lurking in the shadows.
It sounds like Dave Letterman's going to be right there.
Chapstick, yeah.
And see Triple H and Blade Trinity in theaters now. We'll be back right after these.
Howard Stern.
He's somebody who